I think one of the biggest questions I get is how we got comfortable with using testimonials with our patients and also filming them. That's something I personally had to work really hard on with our Bloomberg digital consultant because it was uncomfortable for me initially to walk into a room and say to a patient, hey, can I put a camera on your face and film you talking about the treatment you just had? Is that okay? Because I'll be honest, I was scared of them saying no. And then I was like, well, then it's gonna be awkward. I can't see them in the office every time. But then I was able to really work through that and get comfortable walking into a patient. And the biggest thing is people want to help other people. If they don't want to help other people, then most likely they're not here getting treatment, because if they don't want to help other people, they probably don't want to help themselves. I walk in there and I frame it as, your story is amazing. The treatment that you've been through, everything that you've been through to get to this point is a story that someone else is able to relate to. It's not your responsibility to help those other people, but it's something that can really make a difference in other people's lives. And that's something I feel like you would be amazing at communicating. So do you mind sitting down with me and just filming a testimonial? 9 times out of 10, they say yes. Every now and then you get the people that, may have a more public job, so they don't want people to know that they initially went through what they went through, and that's fine. Then you just ask them, hey, can I post your zoomed in photos? And they say yes. But the biggest thing is just being honest with them and saying your story is gonna help so many people. Testimonials are something that are extremely personal to each patient. The amount of times I sat in a testimonial and I'm crying with the patient, that's when you know it's gonna be so impactful for somebody else. I can think of a couple off the top of my head, but there's this one guy, he had a severe dental emergency, right? So he went to the hospital and they diagnosed him with a number of conditions, a nerve disorder, put him on a ton of medication. And it turns out he actually just needed 2 teeth extracted. So we filmed a testimonial about that and we put it online, and there's so many people that have responded to it saying, I was in a similar situation to this, or saying, I think I might be in a similar situation to this. So knowing what is gonna be impactful to people. The other thing that you have to get really good at is reading the consults when they come in and knowing what might be their reason why. So a mom that's coming in, I have 3 or 4 testimonials that are moms talking about finally putting themselves first and finally, taking a step to make themselves happy so they can make their family happy. So I know to pull those ones. Patients that are saying like, oh, I'm 80, I'm gonna die soon. No, you're not. I have the sweetest little old guy's testimonial, and he's adorable, and he just talks about how he gained 2 pounds after having treatment, and he's so excited. So just reading what is gonna be most impactful to your patient. I actually take an iPad into the room and I pull it up on our YouTube page, so that way they can see that we have other testimonials available too. And I play it and I sit right next to them and watch it. I have tissues ready. Halfway through, when they're crying and they know that they're relating to this person, then I know that my patient who filmed that testimonial would be ecstatic to hear that they're helping someone else. And it's something I love to tell them when they come in for their recare visits. I say, I just want to let you know that testimonial that you filmed has helped so many people, and people have actually started treatment because of your words. I've had patients break down crying because I told them that in the office, because they just wanted to help. Testimonials are extremely powerful, and they're something that if you're not doing, you need to do, because it seriously will change people's lives.